We are hurtling toward the day when climate change could be irreversible.
Rising sea levels already altering this nation's coast.
China's capital is choking in its worst pollution of the year.
5% of species will become extinct.
Sea levels rising, glaciers melting.
Okay, enough. I get it. It's not like I don't care about polar bears and melting ice caps.
Hello everyone, my name is Huỳnh Trân. I am Robot 6. Today me and my friend will discuss about the climate change. We are now climate change is a recent issue that is affecting the entire planet. It refers to the long-term change in the Earth climate change, including rising temperature, change in precipitation, and more frequent and severe weather events. Now let's begin.
The cause of global warming.
Global warming is primarily caused by the emission of greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide, into the Earth's atmosphere. These greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun and prevent it from radiating back out into space, leading to a gradual increase in the Earth's average surface temperatures.
The main sources of greenhouse gas emissions are human activities, such as the burning of fossil fuels for transportation, electricity generation, deforestation, agriculture, and industrial processes are also significant sources of greenhouse gas emissions. While there are natural factors that can contribute to the fluctuation in the Earth climate, such as volcanic eruption and change in solar radiation, the overwhelming scientific consensus is that human activities are the primary driver of the current trends of global warming.
The result of global warming.
Hey, I'm Nghia, and today I will present to you the consequences of global warming. As you have known, global warming is also known as climate change, which refers to long-term increase in the Earth's average temperature, and it has a lot of negative consequences, and I will present to you.
One of the most well-known consequences of global warming is the rising in the Earth's average temperature. It can lead to heat waves, droughts, and wildfires. Second of all is the ocean acidification. As the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increases, more of it absorbed by the ocean. This can harm marine life. Another consequence of global warming is the economic impact. Indeed, global warming can lead to crop failures, increase in healthcare costs due to heat-related illness, and increased costs from natural disasters such as hurricane flooding and wildfires.
Overall, the consequences of global warming are significant and wide-ranging, and for that reason, it's crucial for us to take action right away. And for that, I will show you how to do it.
Measure against global warming.
There are several measures that can be taken to address global warming and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Some of the key measures include
improving energy efficiency. Improving energy efficiency in buildings, appliances, and industry can reduce energy consumption and associated greenhouse gas emissions. Protecting and restoring forests. Forests are important carbon sinks, and deforestation and forest degradation are major sources of greenhouse gas emissions. Protecting and restoring forests can help to mitigate climate change. Research and development. Investing in research and development of new technologies and practices can help to accelerate the transition to a low carbon economy.
These measures can help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and mitigate the impact of global warming. It's important to take action at all levels, from individual action to national and international policies, to address the argued issue of climate change.
Right now, we're facing a man-made disaster of global scale. Our greatest threat in thousands of years, climate change. If we don't take action, the collapse of our civilizations and the extinction of much of the natural world is on the horizon. The world's people have spoken. Their message is clear. Time is running out.
The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere now is 50% higher than it was in 1900. And not only are we piling in more and more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, but we are chopping down the forests of the earth at a great rate. And the forests themselves are the most efficient consumers of carbon dioxide that there are on Earth. We're going to destroy the ground because the soil of a rainforest isn't very good. We are actually tampering with the climate of the Earth and with the very atmosphere that we breathe. When we talk about the disappearance of the ozone layer, we don't know what will happen when the ozone layer goes. The world has become so fragile that we cannot subject the Earth to the tortures we can now inflict upon it. When we talk about the greenhouse effect, we're talking about something that affects the entire Earth. And these problems are life and death problems. They go to the root of the viability of the planet itself. If there's one thing that is biologically certain about the human species is that it is a human species, one species.
If we don't stop the destruction of our natural world, nothing else will matter. Simply put, if we don't protect nature, we can't protect ourselves.
The only way we can solve a problem is by a human solution. Never can we sit back and wait for miracles to save us. Miracles don't happen. Sweat happens. Efforts happens. Thought happens.